Hi, I'm Byron Beck. I'm backstage at the Portland State University Digital Marketing Conference 2011. I'm here with one of the keynote speakers, Michael Brito. Michael Brito is the insider's insider. He is writing a book that is becoming the playbook for all social media, smart business, social business. Correct? This just came out, right?
July,
and you're traveling the world.
I'm traveling the world.
In support of this book or just what you do?
It's a combination of both. So I do a lot of traveling for clients, but it's also a book tour.
Let's give a little background on who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm a recovering direct marketer. And
wow.
Yes, indeed. So don't judge me. But I, traditionally working in the enterprise,
Sure.
focused on search and direct marketing and trying to get customers to do what we want them to do.
Right.
And 2006, 2007, I kind of saw the light, and I realized that customers do not want to be referred to as segments and demographics and web users.
They want to be treated like people.
Exactly.
We don't want to turn our Facebook pages into like pages, so
No.
we're now like we know what words to say when we're on Facebook, right? I mean,
we want to have a true, honest, and meaningful relationship with customers. And the book is based on my experience, how these companies have tried to humanize themselves externally. It's causing chaos internally.
So that's why he's the insider's insider, because what you're doing is you're going inside the companies and saying, here's how you can do this better, right?
Correct.
And
So one of the philosophies that I have is that any company, product, organization, brand, any size, cannot have effective conversations with customers externally unless they can have effective conversations internally with each other.
Well, we all worked in that office that you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And I don't even have to say it, but most offices don't have very good internal communications,
None.
literally or physically. So how is that changing through social media?
Well, it has to change. I mean, the way that you innovate products, you get them to market faster, is through taking the collective feedback, not just from employees, but also customers, so that you can provide more, innovative products. I mean, a lot of companies are doing it today, Starbucks being one, Dell, Zappos being another. And so when you can tap into that kind of creativity within the organization, it just brings you one step ahead of the game.
I find that interesting that you say bringing it one step ahead of the game. It almost is like that organizations have to work in real time. It's no longer the 3-month project, the 6-month project, or the 3-year project. It's more like the 3-day project. And I'm wondering how that is incorporated in like a real large corporation such as Starbucks.
I don't know the details on Starbucks, but for example, working at Intel, large multinational organization. It's at the end of the day they manufacture chips, but they're listening real time. They have a command center set up. They're listening to what customers are saying, what partners are saying, what employees are saying, and they're changing their business real time. They have to.
Right. And as you travel the globe, I mean, you're a global person. Do you find that there are other countries that are doing it better than we are doing it?
I would say that they're pretty much on the same level. Okay. I think the adoption of social media in countries like France and Italy and the UK are certainly pretty much neck and neck with the U.S. I mean, customers are customers.
Right.
And we all
Are they?
I would think so. Yes.
No, I beg to differ. I don't think American customers are the same as customers in Europe. Would you say they are?
No, but each country has their own specific kind of the way that they interact with brands. So then they're moving at the speed of light, just as the U.S. customers are.
Right.
U.S. customers have a tendency of complaining and online a lot, and it's certainly causing brands to refocus their budget, refocus their time. In other countries, not so much.
Right.
They're more about giving that instant feedback in person, right?
Right.
So, but certainly the customer dynamic is changing daily. Just the way we interact with media, the way we interact with brands, etc.
I was wondering, culturally, is social media a Western culture phenomenon, or is it an all culture phenomenon? I'm sorry to just kind of throw that at you, but it made me think of like, it seems like we need to adapt kind of more of a Western idea of consumerism, correct?
That's a very complicated question. I would say that certainly U.S. customers, I think we're kind of in this weird dynamic of, we want our answers quick, and so in essence, what a lot of companies are doing by engaging with customers when they complain really quickly is we're training them to say, when you have a problem, just scream.
Right.
and we'll be there.
Right.
In addition to that, not a lot of companies are really focusing on solving the actual business problem.
Right.
Right. So Comcast, for example, I'm going to talk about this later. They do a great job solving customer issues when you complain, when their technicians don't show up. But the reality is, their technicians are still late all
Right.
the time.
Right.
So they're not changing that process.
Right.
They're just handling all these external problems. So that's the biggest gap.
Well, your book is Smart Business, Social Business. You should pick it up. It's available online at Amazon, I assume.
And Amazon and in bookstores still.
Yeah, and you want to go to the bookstore to pick up a book.
Pick up a book.
Okay, thank you so very much, Michael.
Thank you.